Alumni Club presents to you Season 2, Episode 4 of Milap on filmmaking with our eminent alumni Shuprati Ganguly of BMS 2015 to 2018. The event would not have been possible without the guidance of our mentors, Ms. Anindita Bose and Ms. Sanchita Shah. Shuprati Ganguly is a young director who has seen many successes in his newly budding career.
Thank you for this lovely welcome, and I really appreciate the whole alumni club for this lovely session and the initiative which you have just taken each and everybody. So I really love uh, the concept. So definitely, I will be great to be part of the session, and I will love to share some of my few ideas about filmmaking and what the experience I have gained so far during this my filmmaking career. So I would love to share all those my experiences and uh, all my strategies to each and every person who is just attending this session. And thank you so much for this lovely invitation to from Ali. Thank you so much.
Shreya, can you continue? So now moving on. So now moving on. If you would like to start the session.
So yeah, if any queries or any questions, any students which who are just part of this session, they can go ahead and ask me. I would love to give them answer regarding this. A lot of people have joined this session.
So we would love to hear your insights first on filmmaking, and then people can have their questions in front of you.
Okay, so the filmmaking is something like the thing which you have in your mind, which whatever the concept, whatever the story, or whatever the uh, a message to the society which you want to give, you want to portray as a visually. So that's what filmmaking is all about. Like the story which you have written, okay, in a written format, but then you have to convert it in a visual format towards the audiences, and to make them visualize your thoughts, your concept through the visual medium. So that will help something to create a strong impact to the society. And so that's what filmmaking is all about. So you are giving a strong message to the audiences through your films, uh, which create a strong impact to the viewers, and so on, something like this. And that is something which I want to say about the filmmaking. And it's very it's very energetic thing, and it's very passionate. You need to be very passionate, and you need to be very dedicated whatever you are just doing. So also another point I want to say to each and every person, that you need to be very persistent. Like you cannot divert your mind, like you can't switch on, because in this profession, when you are a filmmaker, or you are into this entertainment industry, you need to be very persistent. You need to have faith in yourself, that you need to trust in your own abilities, that yeah, you can do it. And you need to be what should I say, very determined, that whatever you are doing, might it take a long time to make yourself grow, or to make yourself to earn some fame, but you need to be very persistent. You need to be very determined, that which thing you are focusing on. So that is something I want to say about it.
That's really informative. That was really insightful thing you said. Now we do have some questions for you, sir. And in between, if any one of you have any questions, just write it in the chat box.
Yeah.
Okay. So my first question, so the audience's first question to you is, what are the some basic tips of becoming a successful filmmaker?
Okay, basic tips for becoming a successful filmmaker. So that what I want to say is, like, there is no such tips to become a successful or an unsuccessful filmmaker, but rather what you should be doing, you should have to be believe in yourself rather believing to others. Because once you have full faith and believe in yourself, like, nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you in achieving your goals. Nobody can stop you in achieving your targets. Nobody can stop you to achieving and becoming a successful filmmaker. That's what I say. Believing in yourself is the most and primary key to become a successful filmmaker. But rather believing others. So you need to be have a strong belief in your own abilities, that yeah, this ability you have, you can go ahead with this thing, and you can make your own name in this entertainment industry. So that's a tip which I want to say, that believe in yourself rather than believing in anyone else.
So I have a similar question, like it's similar to the last one I asked. That what do you think? Like, how can one start a career from dust and build an empire on it? Like, how what are your tips for the beginners who want to start filmmaking?
Well, I want to say is like that, to become an strong empire, like to mark your footsteps in this entertainment industry, to build up an empire, it might take a long time. It might take a decade. Uh, Also, it can might take 1 or 2 years. But what I want to say is, try to gain experience through the filmmaking process, because uh, rather like arranging, like directing your own film, I want to say that you can go ahead and learn some experiences from other filmmakers. What are their strategies, like in which way they make their films, what are the tools they used, what are their techniques they have used. So you need to understand their filmmaking process. So it might help you something to get a whole experience of to gain a good knowledge regarding filmmaking, that yeah, these are the tools, these are the strategies, these are the techniques. So you can go ahead with these things, and it might take time, because definitely in this there are a lot of competition here in this entertainment industry, and it might take time, but your ideas, your ideas should not be stopped. So you need to explore your own ideas. You need to watch more creative thing. You need to have an interactive with more creative people, discussing your goals, sharing your ideas. Only share your ideas to the people whom you think that they are into this profession only, and they are sharing same goals like you. So exchanging ideas, researching the creativity of from the creative people. So these are the things, which you need to get through in your mind. You need to go through it properly. So henceforth you can increase your own abilities, and I think from dust to a strong empire, this might help you in achieving. That's what I can say.
Yes, also I would like to share one thing that like
So,
what you said regarding films, we should watch creative films. Is that if you want to know, if you want to understand the art of filmmaking, you should watch the film for the first time as a layman, and second time as to understand the technicalities and other things what you want to understand in the film. The first time should be as a layman, and the other time should be as a professional. And hence,
uh, what I should say that when you are watching a film, okay, when you are watching a film, you should you can pause the film, okay, for a certain things. You can observe for the first time as well. That what I did. Actually, my favorite filmmaker is Alfred Hitchcock. So I love the way he makes the films. So also my favorite film is The Godfather. So these are the things. These are the things which I actually still now. It's been 200 times I have watched Godfather. Still now, whenever I love to watch a film, Godfather is my first choice to watch the film. So I watch it repeatedly. It's not the second time, third time. It's being a, and in fact after 2 years also I will watch The Godfather. So you, if the film is good, you can. It's not certain thing. Yeah, there is something, a message come from, I think somebody just message is pop up. Prantik Bhattacharya. Thank you so much, Prantik. Yeah, Godfather is also my favorite film, and I really loved it. Thank you for your comment. And yeah, so that is what I'm saying. Uh, so uh, you should be observing the film for the very beginning as well. You have to understand the technicalities. You need to understand what the whatever the dialogues the actors have thrown delivered. So a second time, third time, it doesn't matter. You can watch a lot of times until and unless you like it. So that's the thing.
understood, sir, what you're trying to say. Okay, so the next question for you is, what are the reasons behind your passion in filmmaking and how did you become a filmmaker?
Okay, so the basic thing is like my I am an ex I leader, and I lead is like a second home to me. So, and all the I lead students, I really loved you a lot. And there are many ex student is also there. Shubham Paul is also there. He is joining. He is a senior to me. So great to have you in this session as well. So I lead is a second home to me. And so what I did, when I completed my graduation, my specialization was in journalism. So I also go through many news channels. Okay, I have just learned the way they work, because my first choice to become a journalist. So filmmaking is not something which I am honestly telling you. It's not the option which I love, but I love filmmakers. But journalism profession was my first choice. So what I understood is, but my rather concept is to give a strong message to the society, like the journalists who work each and every day hard, like they are facing a lot of obstacles, but they are covering the news stories. So, and they are giving a message to the society what is happening in today's world by facing a lot of obstacles. So that's what I feel is like, what is happened, journalists give them a message. But what filmmakers can do, they can research the happening, they can understood what had happened, but rather they can convert it in a very entertaining way to the audience, so which henceforth it will mark a strong impact to the audience forever in an entertaining way. Like any corporate issues, any health issues which had happened, rather that covered as a news story. But what we filmmakers can do, we can have a strong research on that thing. We can understand the society that, yeah, this thing is not good. Yeah, rather this, if this thing happens, this can change a life forever. So these are the concept. These are the messages what we can understand from the happenings, converted in an entertaining way through the audience, and let them understood and let them remember forever. So that's what I is, because journalists and filmmakers both bear the burden for the society. What I feel, we both work each and every hard day for the society, and until and unless we give the message to the audience through our films, and journalists cover the stories of what had happened. So that's why a little bit from journalist career to filmmaking, I opted this role. So that's what my story is all about. So I switched my career from journalism to filmmaking.
That's really inspiring, sir. Like changing your career and changing your interest because of inspiration is very, very. It touches somewhere. Okay, so the next question is, sir, what is the salient feature of a film that makes it different from all other mediums of art?
Well, what I should be saying that uh, like every art or every like every other mediums, they have a strong impact. Okay, they have a strong impact. They do their things according to them. But what I can say is film is like a story. If a good story or if a good message in your film has, it will be remembered forever. Okay, it will be remembered forever, and henceforth like the dialogues, okay, the dialogues what we the actors deliver, or what the screenwriter has just written the dialogues for the film, it somehow it definitely somehow creates a strong message. It also helps to um, give a opinion to a person, and also helps them to change their personality. We have what we have seen many inspiration films which gives a strong message. We have seen many actors, like what the actors do when they perform their acting. So we love their acting. We love what they have said or what they have done, and also the quotes from the films, which will be remembered forever. Like there are many famous quotes from many films which we remember forever. So films is something as a whole, it definitely embarks a strong message to the society, and through the acting, through the screenplay, through the direction, through the cinematography as well, and like each and everything, like the editing, and every part of the crew becomes a very crucial for the to make a strong film. So film is something, it's definitely like the singing industry, they needs musicians, they need a lot of instruments. But yeah, film is something, film as a whole, it gives more strong message to the society. After all, it's giving you something, a message. It's not a singing which you like, love the rhythm or something, but films is something which as a whole, like the performance of the actors, the director's thoughts through making of the film, always create a strong impacts to the society. That's what I want to say.
Right, sir. Also, sir, it's similar to this. We have a question, very similar to this, what you said at the end, that how do you develop a script from a thought or a concept?
What I should say is like the script, like what I do is basically I focus on the screenplay part. Basically, I do the direction, I focus on the screenplay part, and the script I do scripts to like the story, screenplay, and the dialogues I write by myself, because I focus in these three parts, also uh, direction and these three parts. So whatever I have in my mind, like anything, any crucial thing or any factors, I just constantly write in my means I just write in a piece of paper. So henceforth I wouldn't be forget that thing. And so I always keep in as a notebook of mine. So on also I create a doc file. So each and every factors, like a dialogue which I create by myself. Okay, if a dialogue whichever I created by myself, I constantly write those in my what in my laptop and in my PC. So whatever the things I have, I just always write it down. So henceforth I wouldn't be forget at the future. So that's what I always do. And the story building. So the story building is something I always visualize the facts from the beginning in my mind. So I started to like visualize the scenario, the concept. Yeah, this thing can be done. This are the process which we can go ahead with this. So I started writing it down. So I have to edit 100 times or 10 times, it doesn't matter. But whatever I have in my mind, I started writing it down in my laptop. So henceforth, I wouldn't be forget that in future. So story writing is something that whatever you have in mind, you should not be keep in your mind, but rather you should be noted down in any of your platforms. So henceforth, it will be helping you to build and remember it whatever you have written. So that's the thing.
Keep making notes of that,
Yeah,
everything that comes into your mind. Yes.
absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. So one more question related to the same concept and thought, that how difficult it is to you to face. Sorry. How much of a difficulty do you face communicating your vision of a film to your crew members, and how do you overcome those difficulties?
If when you make a film, it's not a one man's effort. It's an effort of everyone. So definitely when as a director, there is a DOP. Okay, when you share your thoughts to your DOP, he might not like to shoot the angles which you have set in your own mind, but rather then a conversation should be done. Okay, you have to explain, because I have worked with a lot of crew members. Okay, my films are not be done by some like specific crew members. So a lot of crew members I changed, a lot of cast has been changed. So I always love to work with a lot of people. So what happened, it is a difficult one, because it's not an easy one, because when you have a own fixed DOP or editor, it will be very easy, because once you have shared the ideas, you can explain them. Also, I would love to do this, because you might need a fixed DOP or a director for your projects, but when you are not having the fixed DOP and editor, so you need to understand your thoughts, you need to let them understand that whatever your like whatever you have visualized is, and you need to explain them, yeah, this thing if you do, you can also tell the DOP that you can take the shots by yourself, whatever that you have done. Also, you have to make them understand, please take the shots what as a director is wanting. So always you need to do something like this, and definitely a strong morale, a strong bonding is very much required to make a film, because it's not a one man's effort, it's an effort from everyone, from lightsman to makeup artist to spot boys to each and every person plays a very crucial role to make a film. So that's what I believe in.
That's a really long process to have your thoughts in the mind of someone else. Yes. So, sir, this is a technical question for you. there's a person who wants to know how do you make or how can someone make cinematic videos.
Cinematic videos is something like I think the gimbal is a best tool which you can use. You can attach with your camera. You can take some shots like this. Uh, Drones, you can utilize drones to take your shots. What should I say? You need to do slow motion shots. So it's a basic thing. You have to practice to make cinema. You need to change the angles. Okay. You need to take the shots very smoothly. So henceforth, that's why you can make some cinematic shots.
Okay, I hope his question got answered. He's here, Aniket, if you're here. Okay. So the next question, last from my side, I would say that
Aniket
how
Bari.
do you,
Welcome.
sorry,
Somebody has just messaged Aniket Bari. I just said him welcome. He's just told me thank you, sir. So welcome, Aniket Bari.
uh, the next last from my side will be,
Yeah.
how do you attract your audience towards your film?
There is, I'm telling you honestly, there is just a recent concept has just created from everyone and to the marketing people. They thought that negative publicity is the best publicity. Okay, I'm totally against of it. I'm totally against of it. That's my point of view. No publicity is the best publicity. You need to be focused on your content. You need to be very much confident about your own content, whatever you are making. You think that you make a very funny thing, you make it published to the audience, and it attracts, it's something very ridiculous to me. You need to be very persistent to your own thoughts. You need to make sure that whatever your content is, after all, it's the love of the audience what we filmmakers are expecting, because we make the films for the audience and only for the audience, for our viewers, because all our hard works and efforts are finally for the audience, because the way we make the films, it's after all to them, because how the way they love it, how the way they enjoy it, and everybody is just observing the film, because your film should be very I should be saying that whatever the genre you are choosing, it can be a lot of genres, but whatever the genres you are choosing, you need to be focused on that particular genre, because you are mixing comedy, you are mixing thriller, you are mixing musical, so it will create like what I say, it will create a trauma for the audience nowadays. So whatever the genre you are doing, you need to be very confident on your genre. You need to be very focused that yeah, this is your story is all about. You have to say to your audience that yeah, this is my genre. The thriller genre is there. People who love to watch thriller, they will attract your film. Also, the people who don't watch thriller, they like horror stories, so they might not attract to the audiences. But what I should be saying, that people should not go towards the genre. And how to attract the audience, I strongly believe in my content. I recommend to each and every people, yeah, if you are not if you don't like thriller genre, you can just have a try to watch the thriller films. So I want to say to the audience that genre specific thing, if you go ahead, it wouldn't be something very nice, but people should be watching of every genre films. So that's what I want to say. I am totally confident in my content, and after all, that's why people loved it. And I also respect the love from the audiences and the fans, because whatever today I am here, so I have just received and reached here just because of my audiences, because they support me, they show a lot of love towards me, they enjoyed my films. So what I'm here is just because of the audiences.
Yes, sir. Okay, I understood. Like, I hope everyone is agreeing with that.
There
Okay,
is
so
something, there is a comment just pop up, screenwriting tips or something. I've just seen somebody just message.
yes, so now we can open the platform for questions. Anyone can unmute themselves and ask, or they can write it in the chat box. So you can answer this one, sir. Screenwriting tips.
Should I say right now, or there will be
Yes,
person?
sir. No, sir. You can start here. Like,
Okay, fine. So screenwriting tips I want to say is like first you need to be understand your story. Okay. What I do is like I make the short divisions of myself. I create the art design, because whatever actually I strongly focus on the screenplay part. So the screenplay comprises of everything. So I made the short divisions because I need to sit with the DOP, which whoever is my DOP of the film, because there is a lot of team members. So I sit with the DOP. I also make the short divisions by myself, also the DOP, and the thing is like I set the art designs as by myself. So everything like whatever the tools you need, like the actors will say this dialogue 2 minutes and they will turn their head, they will just give a body gestures. So everything I just write by myself. I strongly believe in this part. So it's not something the story is just about the plot and the dialogues, but it's about the characters movement and everything. I just focus on this. So if you are going ahead with this, you should adapt this from yourself, because the body posture of the character, the expression, the facial expressions, what should I say, the props, everything you should be writing. uh, so henceforth it will increase your like it will help you in increase, and it will give a good output to your film. So that is what I want to say. That's right. Actually I means the screen is not showing. Who is just telling you? Can you just say your
Sir,
name?
me, Pratik Bhattacharya.
Yeah, Pratik, tell me.
Sir, can you tell me something more about adapting a story to a screenplay?
Like adapting from a movie which I have
No,
done.
a novel to a screenplay.
Normal?
A novel to a screenplay.
A normal to a screenplay. Okay.
Sir, novel.
Novel.
Oh,
a
a
non-
novel. Yeah. So it's a very good question. It's a very good question. So the thing is, like I have, what I want to say is like recently I have written a novel by myself. Okay. So I have written a novel by myself, which has been published in 8 countries in Amazon and many bookstores in Brooklyn and Manhattan in New York. So the name of the book is called The Killer. You can search in Google. You can type the name The Killer, Supratik Ganguly. You can find all the infos. So it's a novel. Okay, it's a written type of book which I have written by myself. It's the first time I did. So it's something, the novel which I have written. It's very simple way. It's in very simple way, because it's not something a very bookish way rather than, but it's something the people who love enjoying films rather than reading a book, they can love this book. Because sometimes, honestly speaking, I don't love to read books, but rather I love to enjoy watching films. That's what I like. But henceforth this is my first time which I have tried by myself. So I just told to myself, yeah, it's something that you need to try. You can go ahead with this. So I turned myself as an author. So I wrote a recent book which is, the name of the book is called The Killer. You can guys search in Amazon and everywhere. So that's a novel way I have written. So henceforth my film, which is a feature film which I have completed the shooting, it's in post production right now. uh, it's based on the novel. So the novel which you have to adapt from the screenplay something, it will be easy for the person who is writing it, because the person who is writing the novel, it will be easy for him to turn it to a screenplay. But the person who is not writing a novel to turn it a screenplay, it will be a difficult one. But because there are a lot of technicalities you have to understand through the author's visual, like author's point of view, which you need to convert in your film, because you are adapting it from the novel. But rather, if you have written a novel and you are trying to convert through the screenplay, it will be easy. But if you are adapting from a novel, you have to go through the novel like very precisely. uh, there are a lot of thought process requires for the screenplay. But like you need to read the novel precisely. You need to make points from it. You need to understand that whatever the cinematic shots or the cinematography which you should be portraying, because after all it will be a film, right? From a written medium. So that's the thing. It's something like this way you need to make your points. How to generate unique ideas? Can you just please tell your name? The just it was
It's
very
Rahul Banik. Rahul Banik.
Rahul. Okay, Rahul. Well, how to generate unique ideas? Well, it's a difficult question. No idea is very unique, or no idea is a stupid idea. Whatever idea you have in your mind, you should be very confident that, yeah, whatever idea you have gained, you can go ahead with this idea, and you can yourself can create a very unique output from your own idea. So what I believe, no idea is an unique idea. No idea is also a stupid idea, but an idea what you have just think, like the idea which you have in your mind, you need to have confidence in yourself, and you need to have to understand that whatever the good output you can give from your own idea and make it a unique one. So that's what I want to say.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Can I ask something?
Yeah, you can ask me.
Yeah. So I'm Doipan Mojumdar. So I want to ask that I have seen your last film, which went
what is your
and
name?
got many international awards the last night.
What-
Doipan Mojumdar.
Tarun Mojumdar.
Hello.
Yeah.
Doipan Mojumdar. Doipan Mojumdar.
Acha. Doipan.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible right now. Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So I saw your last film, that the last night which you made, and it got an international reception in many international film festivals. So I'm just asking one thing, that why you chose to select an international cast, and
Hmm.
one more thing is that you have made a film in English and you have chosen an international cast, and it has went to many international film festivals. So suppose someone has chosen to make a film in Bengali or any regional language, ठीक है sir, then
Hmm.
would it be that much easy for someone to reach to the international platforms? Will a Bengali film be also that much accepted in international film festivals? So, or simply, if I put it simply, do I have to make a film in English only in order to reach to the international market? So that's what I'm asking.
Well, not like that. Okay, it's totally not like that, because after all, what the first thing I want to say, it's your content which is creating a strong impact. But rather than the last night which you have seen, yeah, it's won multiple awards. It was finalist among the top 5 films in Lift of Global Network 2020. So I wouldn't be able to travel to Los Angeles during this pandemic session. So I was the only Indian whose film got selected in the top 5, and rather each and every person are from USA. So it's something which you have said is like to reach an international platform, whether you require international cast for your film, because with the native language or with your native like Bengali film, it will be difficult for you to reach the international level. So I somehow don't think like that, but also like the actors which they performed in my film, they are from South Africa, Argentina, and US, and they also did films in Netflix, and they are very close friends of mine. So you can search about them in Google as well. So these people who have just done the film the last night, I'm very much confident with them, because the thought process which I have come in on my mind, if I say to any people in Bengal, okay, I've told to many people, they are not confident in portraying this film. After all, the last night is a thriller genre. Somehow if you just like remove those casts and you put Bengali people in there, okay, you just put Bengali people in there, it will be somehow difficult for me to make them understand what are the thing I am wanting. And what helped me a lot, when I told them the process, and it's very difficult because these people are from 3 different countries, okay, and I have to explain them through WhatsApp. And henceforth, when I'm explaining them, I wouldn't be because I am in Kolkata, and we know last year what happened because the storm hit in our city, Amphan. So every connection was stopped. So it was very difficult for me. I need to understand the art design, everything. But I'm honestly telling you to the fact, what I have shared the ideas with them, I'm very much comfortable working with them. I'm totally confident working with them. But the person, if a Bengali person, if I'm confident, I will make a film with them as well. So it's not something that to reach a international level, you only need an international cast, but rather you need a cast whom you are confident to working with, whom you can understand your own thought process. Okay, so definitely the films which have made by our legends Satyajit Ray has reached an international level, so that we know that has been performed by Bengali cast. But which cast you are doing? Okay, so it's not something international cast, it's something the cast you are working with, are they comfortable, and are they like they are very good at understanding your thoughts, because it's a director's opinion after all. Because what the director wants, the film should be done like this. Is not the actor who wants the film should be done like this. But after all, if the director wants, the film should be like this. An actor is a strong bonding with the director, but after all, a director is a captain of the ship, comprising all the efforts of the people. So that's what I want to say.
I have a question actually.
Yeah,
As
absolutely.
you, as you said, you're changing your crew. You like to work with many people.
Hmm.
So how much time does it take to like mesh with the crew? Because you need to have a communication to
Yes,
work
absolutely.
with them. So how do you do that?
Absolutely, absolutely. So the thing is like, when you are making something, when you have created your own ideas, when you have selected a person who will be part of this project, uh, for the two or like telling you from my point of my opinion, whatever the things I have faced. So I explain them the process precisely. I explain them whatever thing I have written. I also ask their opinions. I ask the opinions of my DOP, I ask the opinions of my actors, I ask the opinions of each and every person, like the main person who was just part of this project. I ask them. So we discuss the thorough process. I make sure that whatever I have written, I am I am able to understand them. Because after all, the actor, I need to, the main cast whom I am selecting for my projects, I always explain them the whole story. I make them understand this is the uh, this is the story from the beginning and this is the end. So we need to do something like this, and we need to go through this. So they share their own ideas, I share my own ideas. I understood that, yeah, it's not something that I will reject them. You are not liking my story, I will reject them. This is not something I totally believe. Rather, what I believe is how much I am efficient to make understand my crew, because that's my own talent. Because if I am able to make sure that, yeah, I'm able to understand my crew, they liking it, we can go ahead with this. And whatever the crew have been selected so far, my team or my projects, they like the concept. We sat on a table, we discussed the project precisely, and henceforth, so what should I say, to make them understand 3 days, 4 days, that's request maximum for my case actually. Any other questions?
So can you talk a bit about the use of music in film?
Can you just say your name?
It's the same person, Doiban Mujumdar.
Doiban Mojumdar.
Doiban Mujumdar, yes.
Okay. You use of music in film.
Yes, yes, yes.
Music, yeah. Background score is like to create a thrilling experience or something. BGM, background music. If it's a short film, you can definitely use it. So henceforth, when you use a music in your film in a certain moments, when you are just making a film, it it give a thrilling experience, or whatever your genre is. Like all my main films are thriller, and some of are giving a message to the society. So yeah, music is sometimes plays a crucial role, or sometimes it also doesn't require, because after all, your content is. So music, when you have to showcase a strong, like, you need a music which will give us spine chilling like moment. So that's what I think is, you can use that, but rather it's not compulsory to use a music of your film. That's what my point of. It's about the message which your audience is liking. That's it.
So one thing on this, the music part, I would like to ask rather. So how do you think? For example, I'll give an example and then ask. So in the movie Psycho, in that shower scene, where the lady was killed, I would say the music, I think, played a very important role in that, because if the music wouldn't have been there, we wouldn't have understand the concept and the seriousness of the scene. So, sir, relating to this, how can we, how can we say that music is a dominant in some of the feature films, or a main feature of the film in some scenes?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's what I told in the previous question, same as like, uh, it's not compulsory to use a music, but it's a director's point of view. Like, if it's a spine chilling thriller moments, the same point which I explained in my the previous question, if it's a spine chilling thrilling movement where you need to make sure that your like the audience get that thrilling experience, just not by the actions, but rather a strong creation of the music. So you can go ahead with this, because the same questions I just explained this thing. Yeah, music somehow plays a crucial role. Some music can be used, but yeah, that's a shower scene which the killer stabbed the lady. It's something plays a very strong scene during this movie, Psycho, of Alfred Hitchcock.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Any other questions?
Hello, sir. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, Pratik, you are. You say your name and then ask the question.
Yes, sir. I'm Pratik Bhattacharya. Sir, can you share something about your directing style?
Sharing my own directing style.
Yes, sir.
Well, I like I love to make the film in a very simple way. Honestly, I'm telling you, in a very simple way. You should not be making your film in a like in a thriller. You need to make you need to puzzle up the audience to find like what is the mystery is all about in your film. You can go ahead, but also in a very simple way. I love to make a film like the social message which I have did with Locked Up, because it has been performed by an actor from England. So the artist is from England. The Locked Up. It's a very simple way. It's but rather it's a twist that I just explain it. Firstly, what is the happenings during this Locked Up in my film, The Locked Up, and then the guy just enter in his room. It's very puzzle up. Then slowly I elaborate it. So I always try to make my film in a very simple way without any complications. So henceforth it will be easier to understand the audience.
Sir,
Welcome. Yeah. Tell me.
where can you see find your movie to watch it?
Where you can find my movies.
Yeah.
You can go ahead with my page that's called Wall 24, which is a venture which is founded by me, and we have members from all over the world. We have members from like the people are many independent person. We have spread it in 43 countries so far now, and it's something like it's a group, Wall 24. So under this we make the films. So in Wall 24, or you can search in Google as well. You can search in Google. Like if you write my name Supratik Ganguly, you can see all the articles about me in Google. I've been in IMDb and TMDb, so all these things. So you can write in Facebook as well. So Supratik Ganguly, Wall 24, the movies like The Calling the Joker, Locked Up, whatever I have done, 6 short films, and the features. Actually, 2 feature I'm just doing. One is actually it's again same like the Cloud film. So it's in USA. It is taking a lot of time. But my 2 films which I have planned to shoot in England, but I am not able to travel and go there. Lady Margaret and the film The Secret. So these are the 2 films, Lady Margaret and The Secret, get stopped. So it was not a Cloud film. I was planned to go there and shoot, but despite of the situation, I'm not able to go there. So these are the things. You can search about me, the Wall 24 page. You can go ahead. You can search all the films. Every details up there.
Thank you so much, sir. Any questions? Any more questions?
Okay, hi Supratik. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are
How
absolutely
are you?
audible.
Good.
I'm good, and how are you, Shubhamda?
I'm good. So I keep following your Facebook posts.
Okay.
So you're doing an amazing job. So a
Thank
big
you.
congratulations to you. And
Thank you,
I
sir.
just want to know one thing, a very simple thing. So you have so many foreign fans, right? And you have a very good network in different cities, different countries as well. So suppose I'm not a filmmaker. So as a budding filmmaker, suppose I want to enhance my, or I want to grow my networks in foreign countries. So what will be the first step for that?
Well, honestly, from my point of view, I'm telling you, when I create the venture Wall 24, I started in 2018. When I am studying in ILEAD, actually, when I'm studying in ILEAD in my final year. So I started the own process of Wall 24 because after my graduation, I wanted to think something that I want to reach my country in a very international way, because to make sure that Indians get highlighted through their talents globally. So that's the concept of the Wall 24 is all about. no foreign people were involved in my first venture, but it was my own idea because World 24 name itself, World 24 means 24 hours. We are just capturing all the moments throughout the world. So that's the concept of my venture, which I have founded in 2018, World 24. When I'm studying in iLead actually. Then after this, I'm just go through it. It takes a lot of time. It rather take one and a half year. Yes, 1.5 year to reach the people of 3 to 4 countries basically. Then what I did, because World 24 is just not on film, it's about contents of everything. We make films under World 24 banner, which is World 24 films, but World 24 we have contents regarding of every happenings, everything, and also there are many directors of World 24 which they manage from their own respective countries. So I have my people who are from 43 countries. They lead their own team. So they are
how do you approach them?
how I approach them rather than they approach
suppose
me.
I have some of my friends who are staying in Spain or something like that. So suppose I'm sending them Insta direct or I'm messaging some of them. So they are just they are not going to like bother me, right? So they are not going to reply me. So what is the procedure to approach them?
So first of all, I said it should be your own, it should be the person own communication skill.
Okay.
So you need to make them understand that like World 24 is something which because I am honestly telling you, if you go to Italy and if you are asking that pizza is something a worst thing, I love masala dosa. People will tell you are just a creepy person. So you need to understand the people that you love Italy. You love Italy. Yeah, you love Italy. You love pizza. You love pasta. So you need to mixing up with them. You can't say them that pizza is the worst thing and I love masala dosa.
Yeah,
So
I love French fries.
You need to you need to tell them that whatever you are liking, I am liking the same thing. So you need to make them that we are not different people. We are the same people, but by birth we have we have taken birth into a different country, but our mentality should be same. So it's a communication skill that what you should be conveyed to the people throughout the world, and that what I did. I make them understand the people are very stranger to me, which today who are they are my friends. Basically, they are my friends, and there are a lot of foreign people are my friends. So they love me. They spread because also I've been featured in an UK news channel. Okay, there is a journalist from UK. She took my interview.
Yeah, I have seen all of
you
your
have
posts.
seen. Oh, that's what I've said. Because whatever you are just telling. What I'm just telling that rather they liked my concept because World 24 is a platform where we don't discriminate people according to their birth, gender, nationality. We say that World 24 is a one world and we people are all same. So it's a platform for not Indians, it's not a platform for Spanish, it's not a platform for French, but it's a people for everyone of every country. So that's what my idea of World 24 is. So you need to have a communication skill and you need to make them understand that your style, your cuisine, your culture is also very much good like mine. So we are not something different, discriminating it. We are liking it. So that's what I did, and that's what I have done so far.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Any more questions? This is the last call for questions. Only one person will get a chance. Okay, so I think we are done with the questions. Almost everyone has asked a question. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir, for having we are really glad for having you here, and it was really insightful and informative session. I think everyone gained some knowledge of working with the foreign people and working in India, how it is different and everything. Also, some ma'am could not join. Anandita ma'am could not join because it's raining outside and there's a power cut at her home. We have Sanchita ma'am here. So, anything you would like to share or say?
I want to say that today's the topic was about filmmaking. So the people who are budding filmmakers who love making film, they might go through their passion. They might they need motivation because today's world motivation is a very important thing. Because I love to say that if a parent supports you in your own thing which you are doing, you might not be good at that, but your parent, it's also need a motivation from the parents, from your friends, from your society, which might help you in achieving your goals. So motivation is also a key part, and your passion. and your persistence. You should be persistent in your own passion, and you can go ahead with this thing, and nobody can stop you. And thank you so much for this today's invitation. And I really love to be because iLead is a second home to me, and all the students of iLead, who are the current students, the pass out students, I've been in touch with everyone, and I love to have a session with this about topic. And thank you so much, and I really enjoyed a lot. And thank you so much for this invitation. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye everyone.